for the pledge, and I ask you to stand after the pledge. I pledge allegiance I would like us to take a moment of silence for Andrew Byers, a 2004 Clarence High School and West Point graduate who lost his life serving our country on November 3rd, 2016. Let us remember his family and friends at this time as well. Thank you. All members are present. We need approval of the agenda for this evening. Second? Those in favor?
Aye.
Additionally, we need approval of the minutes from our meeting on October 17th.
So moved.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, no correspondence. First, our public comment session. There's one microphone over here. We ask you to give your name and address so that we can follow up with any questions that you may have. Okay, there being none, we'll turn it over to for the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mrs. Glass. We have the pleasure of our student group this evening. Is it Sinfonetta?
Yes, Sinfonetta.
Sinfonetta.
Italian.
This is an extracurricular activity that was added to this year's particular budget for the middle school. And Mrs. Bez, I'm going to turn it right over to you so you can introduce your kids and have them do their thing.
Right. Sinfonetta now has 60 students. This is just a small representation. A lot of very enthusiastic students wanted to come out and perform here this evening. So this isn't everybody, and we're really happy to play for you. What we're studying is some classical works and some popular works. This is Henry Mancini's The Baby Elephant Walk.
Great job, everyone. Thank you for coming and entertaining us this evening. Well-
Ms. Kloss, I just want to recognize Mrs. Benz and perhaps some of the musicians that played at the New York State School Board Association conference in Buffalo as well. Mrs. Benz does a great job. Only she can get 60 kids after school for the symphony. Thanks, Mrs. Benz. Thank you very much. We're going to let you guys.
Yeah, we'll let you leave first.
Great job.
Excellent job.
Great job.
Great job.
Very nice. Thank you for coming. Excellent job.
Good.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Got your hands full.
And there was a picture.
Parents are required to stay for the.
It's okay. And I will add, there was a nice article and picture in the New York State School Board Association magazine of our Clarence students at the convention, so we were very proud to see that.
Anything else, Dr. Hicks?
I'll get situated.
Sorry.
It's okay, it's a little.
All right.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mancuso.
The only thing I did want to mention on the financials is this is the time of year where I usually send a letter out to the bus companies to start production. They use this letter in their production lineup so that we could get the buses by the end of the summer. However, all the qualifiers are going to be there. The board has not made a decision on putting this up for a referendum. If they do, then that's qualifier number one. If the community passes that, that's qualifier number two. And then at the June board meeting, you still need to approve the financing. Once that's done, then it is finalized. But I just thought I'd give you a peek at the bus plan. And the recommendation for this year will be 9 buses with a proposition of about 820,000. No action on that, just for information.
FYI.
Okay.
Okay.
Rick, if I may ask, did I see that there was some sort of timeline that the sooner we get some extra warranties and things like that?
Yes, and that's one of the reasons we like to do it now.
Okay.
If they get the letter from me, the commitment letter that has those qualifiers, then we get those extended warranties.
Okay.
So relative to last year, I'm thinking, was it about, how many buses did we get last year? Was it like 1 additional or 2
Yeah,
additional?
I think we had 10 last year.
Okay.
So, you know, the bus plan gets reviewed every single year, and certainly the idea is extend out as far as we can, maintaining the safety record.
Okay, does anyone have any questions on F1 through F3?
No questions, I move for approval.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Personnel, Dr. Patak.
Thank you, Mrs. Kloss. You have a number of items before you, including an addendum, and the addendum is associated with P1 to replace that resignation. So you have one resignation, requests for leaves of absence. This is typical. November 1st is the deadline for teachers to notify us if they're taking the second semester off, and that's what you have here. Requests for reinstatement to active employment, an informational item, various appointments, for the majority regular substitute appointments, 1 probationary appointment, a part-time appointment, some additional mentoring services required, and we also have 2 extracurricular advisors, 1 for the high school and 1 for the middle school that did not appear on the regular agenda last month or the month before, and you also have additions and 1 deletion to the substitute teacher list.
Any questions or concerns on P1 through P6?
Motion to approve P1 to P6?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Non-instructional personnel, you have a number of resignations, a request for reinstatement to active employment, various appointments. I'll mention the school monitors, the school pool monitors. There are a number of names here, and just so you're aware, not all of these people will be working Monday through Friday. Some of these people will be working full-time. Others will work when they can. They're college students, home on break, whenever, to help out with the second set of eyes, which is a requirement for pool activities.
Dr. Patak, and I think it was last year perhaps, we had an issue with getting an adequate number out of the gate, and there was some concern. Do we have all of our positions filled at this point?
At this point, we are set, yes. You also have informational items and modifications to the substitute list.
Any questions on P7 through P11? A motion to approve?
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Dr. Hicks, special needs and student activities?
There were 11 preschool and 34 school-age meetings this past month. These are mostly triennial reviews and changes in program and placement. So these are some of the more complex ones. And hopefully our new format allows the board to quickly glance and see what's going on. But nothing, a couple of out-of-district placements, but mostly for kids within Clarence who had some kind of a change to their IEP.
I know we mentioned it last month, but this new format is much better to read and
Oh, you
understand. I do.
I'll tell
Um,
Mrs. Cobb.
Okay, okay. Okay, any other questions or comments about any of those? Not, motion to approve?
So moved.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Board development policy?
The board has a policy on memorials which requires the active participation of the board and approval. We have in our high school a wall of remembrance for United States military personnel who have been killed in action. And we would like to add Andrew Byers' name to that list. We would have a ceremony for his family, probably sometime in the spring if we can get the permission of the board.
Motion to approve that Andrew Byers' name be placed on the plaque in the foyer at the high school.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. We are at the second public comment session. If anyone has any questions or comments, you can move to the microphone. Okay. There being none, we'll move on to committee on the whole information. Before you see our schedule of meetings, our next meeting is December 12th, which would be at Sheridan Hill, and then we will begin the more frequent meetings each month to begin the process of the budget. We will also have our winter retreat at the end of January at the high school. Additionally, you see before you that we're heading up to the busy time of the year for the plays, as well as concerts. Quite a few of them all before the holiday break, and then into January. Any other questions or new information or business to bring before the board? Okay, if not, then I'll move to executive session for the purpose of discussing employment of history of a particular person and litigation strategy.
So moved.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.